We were hoping just to have some reassurance and not have to worry going forward, but
That's what you make it.
welcome to today.
Today is ultrasound day.
It's a big day today.
It is a big day. It's our very first ultrasound. We are 6 weeks, 1 day today. And so we're doing our early ultrasound today, and we're hoping to see some things. We're gonna go into it remembering that if we don't, that we might not see everything we want to see, but we are still hoping to see the heartbeat, the fetal pole, the sac, all that kind of stuff. So we're excited. I'm a bit nervous though. Are you nervous?
No, I feel good. I know that if we don't see what we're wanting to see, that will just be, don't freak out. It's early, and we'll be going back maybe in a week.
Schedule it in a week.
Yeah.
But we could see our baby today.
We could, and that's exciting.
It's the size, right now my app says it's the size of a sweet pea, so we've been calling it sweet pea.
Yeah.
I'm excited. Anyways, let's get going and hopefully see our baby. So 2 things I am a little bit worried about. One is that they won't let us film in the ultrasound room or like even take a picture or anything, because sometimes the techs can be really like big sticklers about that kind of stuff. So I'm nervous about that, but I think we'll just try to sneak it, I guess. And then I'm also nervous that she won't even show us the screen, because my nurse did say that, like, obviously it's their protocol that they're not supposed to tell you anything. They're supposed to like send the results off. So I'm kind of worried about that, if they're gonna, you know, like involve us in it or not, and how that's gonna go. So this could be like exciting and like we could film it all, or it could be the other side. So I guess we'll just have to wait and find out. But we are pretty much here, and we're even a bit early, which is good because now I don't have to like feel rushed or worry or anything. Also guys, I am so nauseous right now. Like we went like the back way and there's like some bumpy roads, and then also all the water I had to chug. Oh, it's just not a good combination.
Okay, so we just finished the ultrasound, and it wasn't, I guess, what we were hoping for.
Yeah, so
but
we didn't see the fetal pole. There was a yolk sac, a gestational sac, but we didn't see the fetal pole, and obviously then no heartbeat that we could see. And of course I'm really nervous.
I know. It's tough because we knew that this was early, right? 6 weeks, 1 day. But we just, you know, we were hoping just to have some reassurance and not have to worry going forward. But of course now we have to still wait until the next time they send us in, or whatever that's going to look like. So the results will be going to our doctor, and they'll be calling us either later today or tomorrow. But I just, like, don't know how to feel, I guess.
I don't know what, I'm just scared, obviously, because I wanted to have that confirmation. And I'm just frustrated because if it is just because we're early, then I wish we didn't come.
Yeah.
You know, I wish we went later.
Like a week later even, or like next Monday, I don't know.
It's so scary. Like,
it sucks because you put yourself into these positions where you might be feeling like scared and stressed out for no reason, just because they've sent you early or you're in too early. And
yeah, but I just don't know, like, I don't know. It's hard to tell because I hear stories of people who do hear the heartbeat at 6 weeks.
You hear it go that way, that way, and the other way. Like there's no exact same way that happens for every woman. So it's tough. What happens for one might be completely different for the other.
Yeah, but now...
You might even be going for blood tests again.
No, I'm just gonna be scared. Like, this is what's happening, is like, I'm supposed to be happy and excited about this, and every time I get myself back to being happy and excited, something has to come and knock it down. It's like I'm not allowed to enjoy it. And that's what's really frustrating, because... And
then, like right now, we're still going on the hope that everything's fine. And let's say the next week we go for an ultrasound, and of course everything is fine. We're having this conversation right now, and we're feeling this way right now for no reason.
Yeah.
And I think that's the toughest part. Like, we might not at all need to be feeling this way right now.
Or it could be the worst ever.
It could be, yeah.
I don't know.
I have no idea. It sucks. And I think with infertility as well, it's tough because you're always scared because, I mean, 5 years into this journey and all we want is
it's not so easy
some
to
positive
just try
news.
again either.
No, it's not. But when you finally get that dream, like we've realized our dream up till now so far, but the whole time because of infertility and everything we've gone through, you just start to think that, well, something bad's gonna happen because it just always happens.
Yeah, but the signs aren't pointing us in the other direction.
No, you like even driving here, you were nauseous, and this morning you were nauseous and had to get up and use the bathroom and eat food, and there's all these signs that it's like, okay, that's positive. I feel good about that.
I don't know. I just don't know. Okay, like I just feel so stressed and frustrated, and I just like don't know.
I'm sorry, sweetheart. I know. There's not much we can do.
I just
We
know
literally
that...
can't feel any way. Almost have to coast through neutral until the next time.
And then also she said that the gestational sac measured at 5 weeks 5 days, and today I'm supposed to be 6 weeks 1 day.
Right.
So I don't really know enough about this whole thing, like to know what that means, but because it's an IVF pregnancy, like shouldn't I be exactly where I should be because of the fact that we know when
and the cycle's controlled and all that stuff. Yeah,
it's not, I don't know.
But
so
but at the same time, sacs can just measure smaller.
we're
Anyway.
just gonna deal with this.
Yeah. So hopefully we get some information from our nurse, our doctor today for some reassurance, hopefully.
Okay, so it's quite a few hours later. We had a picnic and I just woke up from a nap. I'm so tired. But anyways, we have been basically digesting everything so far today, and we're definitely feeling a bit better now. Immediately I talked with my cousin, and she had like a similar story where she went in at 6 weeks, didn't see the fetal pole and everything, and then went back exactly 1 week later, and that's when she saw everything. So to hear that was like pretty reassuring. And then we did get a call from the nurse, and so now we know like the real reason behind why we had an early ultrasound. She didn't say this before, I think maybe not to freak me out or something, but with our beta doubling numbers and all of that, they had a concern that it might be an ectopic pregnancy. So the reason why I went in for that early ultrasound was to just make sure that it wasn't, and it isn't. The sac and everything is where it needs to be and is growing where it needs to be and isn't an ectopic, so that's good. So she sounded like happy about that, and the rest is it's just too early to know. So she's scheduling us in for a week from now. I think it'll be like 1 week 1 day from now, so we'll get more information then. I think that settles my nerves a bit too, because if knowing that there was something they were looking for and that it was like it was checked off, the box was checked off, and that's like the reason, then at least it makes sense, I guess. So yeah, so we're feeling a bit better. We're still, like, it was still just like just another bump in the road that makes you just feel not so great. But.
Yeah, and it's interesting that they would maybe think it was an ectopic, because Ayla only has 1 tube left, so for that to happen would be an even lower chance, and so...
Yeah, but at least that's ruled out.
Yeah, it's ruled out, and so I guess, you know, that's kind of the good thing of all this right now.
Yeah, so I also posted to Instagram because I love getting your guys' feedback and your stories. They always help me realize that I'm not alone in whatever we're dealing with. So there's been like floods of messages saying that you guys had the exact same thing, and that just 1 week later and you saw what you needed to see. So it's not over yet. We're just still fighting this fight. It's just, we had a bit of a scare. Yes.
I don't even know, like, was it worth it to get stressed out and to cross this off? I mean,
we just didn't know, like, we didn't really understand the reasoning that the nurse had. So maybe if we came into it knowing that, I don't know.
I guess.
I don't
mean,
really
that
know.
can be really risky when that happens because
Yeah.
of what it can damage your body a lot.
Yeah,
right?
and it can be
So-
really scary for the woman, so.
Yeah, that's why they wanted to check it out right away. I
So
get
it makes
that.
sense, yeah.
It's just everything else that we have to deal with because of that now. It's like, throwing us through the ringer, but I think we're gonna be okay now.
I'm trying to, yeah, I feel a bit more positive, and we're just, one day at a time, that's all we can do. But it's a roller coaster, you guys. Like, just because we got those 2 pink lines does not mean it's smooth sailing. Just because, you know what I mean, like, you beat infertility doesn't mean that infertility doesn't follow you, and all of the crazy emotions and intense, like, fears that you always have, like, it just stays with you for sure. And then even if you don't have infertility, I'm sure that these kinds of things are still scary. So it's just like this, like, whole road has just been crazy, but we know that it'll be worth it because we still feel like this is our baby. And to know that everything, like, where we are right now, everything that we need to see is there. The gestational sac and the yolk sac is there, and it's in the right place. What they were hoping to see, and like would be nice, the fetal pole and the heartbeat, wasn't there, but that doesn't mean doom. Like, it's just,
right, it's not pending
early.
doom.
Yeah.
It's just
So we're
too
taking
early.
that as a good sign, and we'll just keep going from here. But I think it's gonna be a really long week.
It's gonna be a long week.
Anyways, we wanted to say thanks to everybody who has sent messages and has been really sweet to us, and thanks in advance to whatever comments are going to come through, sharing your stories and things, and supportive comments. It has really helped us. Like, we feel way less alone in this. Like, I can only picture myself going through this without you guys, and how stressful and hard that would be. To do this alone would be just so hard. So I am counting my blessings and so grateful for you guys and your help in our journey. So we don't take you for granted, that's for sure. I guess that's it, right?
That's it for now.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much, guys, and ditto to what Ayla said. So, well, thank you guys for keeping up to date with our videos and for checking in on us, and we will see you in the next video.
Yeah, and hopefully next week we'll have a happier video for you.
Right, yeah.
Okay, bye guys.
Bye for now.